Daisy Scott claims her grandson has taken advantage of her generosity long enough and owes her back rent. Melvin Scott says his grandmother should give him a break as he helps out financially when he can.
Good day, everyone. This is the case of Scott versus Scott. Ms. Scott, you're here suing your grandson?
Yes.
For $1,250?
Yes.
Tell the court why.
Well, my grandson, Melvin, came to live with us after his mother left him and his father had passed away, leaving him with me and my husband, who has since passed away, to be the sole custody. I paid for his tuition to go to college. He lasted 3 months. He came home from break. He never went back. His full tuition. He said, I want to pursue other career options. During that time, he went out partying a lot. He started drinking.
So when he came to live with you, did you have an agreement? You need to go to school?
Well, the agreement was when he came to live with us that he needed, I would pay him for school, and then by the time he was 30, where he would start paying some type of...
How old was he when he came to live with you?
23.
All right. So you basically were saying, listen, we'll help you go to college, help you get on your feet. When you're 30 years old, you can start paying rent then.
Correct.
That was the loose agreement that you had.
Correct.
Nothing in writing.
Nothing in writing.
All right. So, Mr. Scott, is this true? Is your grandmother's testimony true?
I do admit that I took for granted that she paid for my college, but we didn't have any set understanding as to how long I would be there. I was just living with my grandma and grandpa at the time, and I was just trying to figure out my life and work out a plan.
Coming up.
Have you paid anything since you turned 30?
Yes, so on the first month, it took me 2 months of saving up, this wasn't easy, but I made a huge...
No, you had 8 years to save up.
Closed captioning provided by Lake. We're back with the case of Daisy Scott, who brought her grandson Melvin Scott to court over unpaid rent.
So you didn't finish college?
No, I dropped out, Your Honor.
And then what happens? You get a job?
Yeah, I picked up some jobs along the way, nothing serious, anything that could help pay the bills. And I met someone, a woman who I thought I was going to marry, and it didn't work out. And honestly, between my father and my grandfather's passing and my mother walking out on me, it's been a tough go of it. And so I've been just trying to piece things together bit by bit.
All right, but it's been about how many years since you moved in with your grandmother?
I moved in 8 years ago, and my grandfather passed away 3 years ago.
Are you 30 yet?
Yes, my 30th birthday just passed.
Have you paid anything since you turned 30?
Yes, so on the first month, it took me 2 months of saving up, this wasn't easy, but I made a huge...
No, you had 8 years to save up.
I did. I gave her $700 for the first month.
Okay.
And then the second month came around, and all I could scrounge up was $50, and I did have a coupon for a cleaning, so I actually paid for a $200 cleaning, which I have a receipt, Your Honor.
I'd like to see it. Sean, can you pass me that evidence, please? So $700 first month, you came in hot first month.
I did.
$700. Okay. 50 the next.
Things were I didn't have 2 months to save it up, and things were not as fruitful as they were the previous 2 months.
Were you understanding of the fact that your grandson was really trying to turn his life around and he wasn't able to pay consistently the same amount? Or did you think when he paid the $700 the first month, he was going to repeat that payment in the second month?
I thought he was going to repeat the $700.
Is there anything in writing? Do you have anything that says, all right, we're going to do $700 a month, this is what you owe?
It's all verbal.
Judge Lake's verdict when We the People returns. Promotional consideration provided by
Psoriatic arthritis made my joints stiff, swollen, painful.
Emerge Tremfyant. Tremfya is approved to help reduce joint symptoms in adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Some patients even felt less fatigued.
Serious allergic reactions may occur. Tremfya may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, or if you had a vaccine or plan to.
Emerge Tremfyant with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
What's the #1 retinol brand used most by dermatologists? It's Neutrogena. Rapid wrinkle repair smooths the look of fine lines in 1 week, deep wrinkles in 4. so you can kiss wrinkles goodbye. Neutrogena.
Not flossing well? Then add the whoa of Listerine to your routine. New science shows it gets in between teeth to destroy 5 times more plaque above the gum line than floss for a cleaner, healthier mouth. Listerine. Feel the whoa.
You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake.
Okay, you know your math is off. You suing for $1,250, you should be suing for $1,350. You said he only paid $50 the second month. That means he'd owe $650 more. And then that means the next month, the third month, would be another $700, would be $1,350, not $1,250.
Yep. Well, my memory's getting.
But you'll take $1,250.
I'll take $1,250.
I bet you will, after all these years. All right, tough love is some of the best love, right?
Right.
And discipline, expectation, and sometimes making demands of the young people in our lives helps them grow up in ways that their freedom to just be will never do. And it's time for you to get some expectations and some demands put on you, Mr. Scott. And I'm just going to say this for the record, Ms. Scott, because it's your house and you're going to run it your way. But if he's going to live there, he needs to sign a lease. Do you understand?
Yes, Your
And for that reason, my judgment is for the plaintiff in the amount of the $1,250 you sued for. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant owes $1,250.
Grandma, I can't believe you did this. You're breaking my heart out here.
You know.
What? What
See,
do I know?
You know this is what you should have been doing all along.
This is right. You're bringing us in front of all these people and you're just going to break open our life like this?
You have to grow up sometime.
It's just not right, Grandma. It's not right.